Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. So we had our second raid. This last time it was 3 pirates with guns. We ended up surviving pretty well against them. Varia was out doing some taming whenever they attacked. So we kind of got one of them distracted. He was going after her and, well, one of the Labradors as well. So we split them up a little bit and then killed off the guys that were coming in the front door. We were able to just injure one and bring him to the prison, but he died shortly thereafter, so it was no success capturing him. We still have 2 prisoners though, and we are chatting them up to try to get them recruited. We don't quite have the space to house them yet. We don't have enough bedrooms. Take that back, we have just enough bedrooms to house them, and just got the infirmary finished. There's still space over here for a couple of stockpiles, which will likely be what I use it for. 3, 6. So this is the perfect size that if I wanted to double it and leave the center piece there, it would not collapse. I could even extend the outside edges by 1. So it would be, if I leave it this width, it would be the rotated version of this up here. And there's plenty of room for it back here too, so that's a strong possibility that I will do that in the future. We've run out of fuel for the stove, but it's no worries. We have got a bunch of trees marked out here to be cut. I could likely do with marking these as well. Yeah, for an everyday series, I feel like I don't know much of exactly what's going on. See if we can get a few extra berries before the growing season is completely toast. Of course, we did pick up a whole load of Yorkshire Terriers, tons and tons of them, way too many Yorkshire Terriers. Red has 3. I should probably give 1 to somebody else. Who needs 2 dogs? Goldfish, maybe? Yeah, it should be fine. And Black is the only one that doesn't have a full-size dog. Yeah, I suppose they could follow him around doing everything. I think I mentioned that before, and I feel like I would like to see that happen. Not the muffalo or the ibex. None of the animals that I use for food will be following people around, just the ones that are helping out with defenses. We still have a couple of doe that I'm interested in taming up. We've got a male turkey here so that we can start getting the eggs fertilized in production. I need to get a barn going, I suppose. I feel like that would be a decent plan, because I have a pretty strong feeling that we're going to be increasing in animal population pretty steadily coming up soon. This must already be roofed by the mountain. I can assume that this is as well. Let's find out for sure. We've got constructed roof there, no roof, rock roof thin. So all of this is roofed here. What have we got going? Still a dull bedroom, but they aren't horrible anymore, so that's good. It's still outdoors here. They haven't quite finished the building the door yet. Still have a few plant pots set to be built as well. Oh, smoothing floors, that's a pretty good use of her time. It's definitely needs to be done, especially inside the rooms and stuff. This hallway not so much, but inside the rooms most certainly. What I was thinking here with the roofs is the same thing as my last playthrough. I want to extend these by 2s at least. Is this all exposed? I feel like it totally is. Overhead mountain. But for some reason the lighting here seems a little bit off. Like this is outdoors. Oh, I see what it is. This over here is limestone. This is slate floor. Yeah, so the darker is slate, the lighter is limestone. It's not actual light and shadow. The research is progressing. I see red was on the business right there. That's good. We still have one of these prisoners that is really good at research, Quinn. If I could get her recruited, that would be pretty fantastic, because she could do research really quickly. Let's get that deleted and throw a stockpile zone back here, and that will be strictly for all medicines. And I suppose I could include body parts in there, artificial ones. I think I'm going to keep bionics in here if possible. Joy wire, pain stopper, power claw, scyther blade. Yeah, all the artificial limbs, body parts, I think. Natural body parts can go elsewhere. I have a feeling this one is selected for that. Well, yeah, normal priority, this will be preferred. So they can store excess over there. Should be fine. Let's expand this out one more. Like got food poisoning from pemmican, that's not good. For some reason I have a feeling that the hunting has been completed already. They must have killed all of the beavers. And most of the other animals, I assume. Yep. Will often attack. It doesn't even give me a % chance. It just says, yes, they will attack when they get injured. Okay. Squirrels. And oh, what's he doing way out here? Then I suppose I should hunt some of these as well. Though I'm not too excited about this sort of thing. Just little critters? Oh, rats. Yeah. Nice try, Black. Maybe next time. Haku just smoothing out the floors in here while he's sleeping. Yep, up to a decent quality room there. This is still outdoors because of the door here. Akuja, are you actually never do plant cutting? Suppose they could get busy on that if they would. There we go. If they would. Oh, it's so good. Alright. Yeah, that worked out really well, actually. The little terriers did the business. Well, the Labrador, of course, as well. On the neck, the body, front right leg. The Yorkshires really did their own bit of work there, surprisingly enough. So I think that is a good plan, giving them animals to follow them around. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a positive thing. I'm still trying to think about how I want the barn to be set up. Maybe over here in this area, so that it's at least close to the living area. I could put them over here as well, so that they're closer to the food storage or cooking and stuff like that. I think, like in the last playthrough, they're not going to spend a ton of time inside the barn. So I'm not exactly positive how I want to do this. Alright, we'll see about that. I was thinking about putting walls in here so that we wouldn't have the issue that we had last time where a guy was hiding in here. But since I'm not able to, I'm thinking what I do instead is just mine these 2 blocks out so that they can't hide behind here. Anybody attacking, if they try to hide over here, they're not going to have any cover from the front, which is what I want. It might even be a good idea to shave off this layer as well. We'll see how this goes. Actually, deconstructing these walls in here probably would be fine. Get a little bit of extra wood, because the angle of this, I don't think they're going to be hiding back here, and if they do, we'll be able to fire on them from this side as well. So it's all good. It's all good. Consuming a pemmican. Yeah, I can manually have them rearm the traps, which I feel like I should do. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but we'll see. These two animals are coming over to check out the colony, see if they want to join us. I can tell them already that they do, but we'll see if they can decide that for themselves. Alright. So we got the deadfall traps reset. That's excellent. Maybe I should build some over here. It looks like this is, nope, it says rough-hewn slate, but it looks like marsh from this angle still. I was gonna say I'd never seen marsh underneath a wall before. Barrett, what are you starving for? Are you not allowed inside where the... Yeah, actually, you're not even prohibited from anything. You should be allowed to run around everywhere. So I'm not sure why you're starving. Food all the way down. Go eat some pemmican. Eat some raw meat straight out of the fridge. You're allowed to run around everywhere, so I'm not sure what you're doing here. I can only assume that that came from the muffalo. Yeah, it is a female, so certainly possible. We got an ibex doe as well. So I don't know if we shear them or if they're going to be milked, but I'll try to keep an eye out and see how that goes. It's like this would be a secondary doe then. Yeah, get in there and eat something. There he goes. Finally. It's not my fault you're anorexic, okay? So stop notifying me. Still have a little bit of ground to smooth out back here. Yeah, Crow is really getting busy on those trees. Get so hunted, rat. I have a feeling that food will easily get scarce towards the winter. Because even now it's there are quite a few fewer animals than I would like for there to be. Thankfully, though, we haven't gotten revenged from these muffalo that they hunted, so that's definitely positive. Old Ozzy is out there. More beavers, that's fantastic. It's like I was just saying. We need some more meats. Of course, meat spoils really quickly, so we are going to have to be turning it into pemmican. Make sure and have plenty of that available. Hopefully somebody will refuel the stove and get busy on that. I'm pretty sure I have a couple people set for cooking as their number one. It's like Goldfish and Red, who are both asleep now. Hakuja must be assigned to work because she was just butchering. Cooking at 4. Yeah, and she's not set to hunt at all, so I can only assume that cooking is part of her job. We'll never do hauling. Okay, hauling is the job for refueling the stove. That's good to have in mind. I'll put goldfish on cooking as soon as it's day. Yeah, she's a 9. That's pretty good. Is Crow the other one I said? Red. Yep. Crude Quinn. Oh, failed. Failed. Oh well. That was a good try. Alright. Yeah, she's really jumping on that cooking too. She didn't stop for a second. The clubmen. They're gonna prepare for a while and then attack. Let's jump over here and see what they got. Oh, they do have clubs. Okay. A sniper rifle and a SMG. The sniper rifle I'm not too worried about because he's going to be pretty close quarters. So we should be fairly safe. I guess I need to make sure that Hakuja and Black are inside whenever they attack. I'm going to try to tame this Arctic fox. Just because I've never had one before and I think it would be adorable. Alright, it's just four guys. 4 on 6, I think we can handle it. Oh. Said tame failed, but it appears as though it's fully tame. Turkey 2, excellent. We got our male turkey available, that's good. Now we just need a buffalo. Red, what are you doing, buddy? Oh. Taming the adorable fox. Well, I need you to do something different than that. How about you haul this wood instead? Because you were about to get sniper rifled right in the face running out there like that. Another reason why I'm hesitant to designate a barn is because I don't want to mine too much more. Our trunk pile is already pretty full, and we haven't even started on stone cutting research yet. Okay. So Black, Varia, Red, they're all headed back to the base. Hakuja, where you at? You're asleep. Goldfish is inside. Where's Crow? Crow's inside. Okay. It should be a piece of cake. Yep, they're still chasing animals. But that's good because it brings them along this wall. I imagine this Cheyenne here is going to get hit by these deadfall traps a couple of times. I hope at least. Oh, no, not the terrier. They've proved so useful in hunting trips. Messina then. Bam! Bam! 2 big stabs right there. No! Trekkie has died. Okay, Cooper is taking shelter back here. It looks like he's shooting at animals though. Okay, we've killed one. Man, they really don't like Yorkshires. I was kind of upset that the Yorkshires joined, but I wasn't like to the point that I was just gonna kill them, you know. Alright. So let everybody head back to their jobs. Let's see. Slothful, greedy, good crafting though, excellent construction, good with animals and people, and decent shooter. So this might be a person worth capturing, recruiting up for the cause. Oh. Orange, you're taking off with that dead body too quickly. I definitely need to get that stripped. I suppose I shouldn't cry too much for the poor little Yorkshires. Everybody still has a pet one. Black only has one dog, Coco. So I've been waiting for that other timber wolf so I could give it to him, but it just hasn't happened yet. This guy needs to be stripped. These guys were already stripped. Muffalo one, I would really rather that the animals, well, yeah, because I have animal sleeping spots inside. So they've got to be able to wander in here. I put the sculptor table here, but I never did designate anything. I don't think I want to use steel. I really don't want to use wood either because we're using it for building so often. Yeah, no granite. Maybe no limestone either because I feel like they're the second strongest. Wood, maybe we can build more. So we could do till we have just 2 in the stockpile. There we go. That should be fine for now, I think. If I get an abundance of some random resource, I'll go ahead and include that in with the building. Like if we end up having a bunch of jade or steel or something. We got yayo? That's pretty good, I guess. Oh, come on, Black. No, don't run. Nice. I had faith in you. Oh. Anti-male psychic drone going on here. Thankfully he didn't infuriate all the other buffalo. That would have been tragic. Oh. Still hasn't been patched up. Who's my doctor? Black is pretty good. Red is really good. Served by goldfish. Cool. He's so far away. Crow can't even medicine. Hurry, Red. She's gonna die. got 8 hours. Maybe she'll live. I do have these set to auto rearm, so they should keep going. I may even throw down a couple more. It doesn't seem like they're super effective, but what little efficacy they provide is useful. I'm not sure how these got tripped. Don't go on a major break, Red. I need you to heal wounds. You're not that hungry. Urgently hungry. You're not starving to death, you're fine. Need warm clothes. Tattered apparel, that's something I need to address. Oh, as soon as we get complex clothes researched. Get Quinn recruited so we can research complex clothes. And then stone cutting so that we can build. Well, that's going to be for another time. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to subscribe. Consider supporting if you would. And be sure to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. Thank you very much for any time that you spend on my channel. I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.